Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. You're watching
Lists of 13.
Here you'll find lists of various topics, all in sets of 13.
If you have tristodectophobia, an irrational fear of the number 13, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list. This video is part of a series we call Silly Laws by State.
You know, a lot of these laws were put into effect because something happened to make this law necessary.
That's disturbing.
Remember, we are not lawyers, and this should in no way be considered legal advice.
Today we bring you another installment of Silly Laws by State. We started in our home state of Missouri. We then did the states that touch Missouri, and then we did the states that touch the states that touch Missouri. We're now on our third pass around, and today we bring you 13 silly laws in Montana.
Number 1. In Billings, bombs, grenades, rockets, and other large caliber weapons are banned from city council meetings.
Well, that makes complete sense. Why they're not banned from everywhere in the city, I don't know. Seems like it should be more important than just city council meetings. Number 2. In Montana, it is a felony for a wife to open her husband's mail.
It's a good law, I think.
I bet it's not a felony for a husband to open his wife's mail.
Probably not.
It's a stupid law.
Number 3. You better not have a sheep in the cab of your truck without a chaperone in Montana, because that's against the law.
I mean, what if there's just one sheep? What are you chaperoning exactly?
I don't know if you've ever heard this saying, but they say that in Montana, the men are men, the women are men, and the sheep are scared.
Did you just make that up?
No, I heard it before somewhere.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard today. That being said, I wonder if a dog could be considered a chaperone.
Maybe.
Number 4. In Kalispell, all pool tables located in a billiard hall must be able to be viewed from the street outside.
I mean, here's the whole thing. If they can't be viewed from outside, they might not entice people to come in because the people won't see the people inside having a good time playing pool. So really, even though it's a law, it could actually be beneficial for them in their business also.
Or you could just put a sign on your building that says billiards. Maybe even some flashing lights around it.
Well, either way, it's the law, so I guess they gotta do it the way they gotta do it.
I think it's so that people can make sure that other people are not cheating.
Maybe.
Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater.
Number 5. Guiding sheep onto a railroad track with an intent to injure the train can get you 5 years in prison or a $50,000 fine.
Well, I'm not sure what it is about the ridiculous sheep laws in Montana, but it's real cute that they think that the intent is to injure the train. I'm pretty sure if you had one sheep against a train, the train is not going to be what's injured.
Right, but sheep is one of those words that it can either mean one or a bunch of them, so there is that.
I mean, I guess, and I guess maybe it is possible that one sheep, a good-sized adult sheep, a big sheep, could potentially cause the train to derail, and then it could be injured, I guess. Number 6. In Montana, it is illegal for married women to go fishing alone on Sundays. It is illegal for unmarried women to fish alone at all. What is up with these stupid women hater laws? What if the woman is single and hungry, and the only way she can get food is to fish?
Maybe she can hunt for squirrels or something instead.
Probably stupid squirrel laws, too.
None that I was able to find. Number 7. It's illegal to annoy a passerby on sidewalks with a revolving water sprinkler in Helena.
I mean, they are annoying, but if you don't like it, just walk on the other side of the street. Number 8. In Excelsior Springs, Montana, you are not allowed to worry the squirrels.
I'm pretty sure that most squirrels are pretty worry-free, if I had to guess.
Well, I just want to know how someone decides if you're breaking the law. Ooh, that squirrel looks worried. He's biting his nut. He has a nervous tick. I don't know.
I've seen a lot of squirrels that seem like they have nervous ticks, though.
I mean, it makes me think of the squirrel on Ice Age. He for sure has a nervous tick.
True story. Number 9. In the entire state, one may not pretend to abuse an animal in the presence of a minor.
Well, I don't know why it's pretending to abuse. However, I wonder what they consider pretending to abuse. I had a dog and I used to play I Got Your Tail all the time, and he would run around chasing his own tail thinking I got it. Now, that says a lot about how bright my dog was, but still, would that be considered pretending to abuse by like, I got your tail, just like my dad used to play I Got Your Nose?
The other thing I'm going to say about this law is it says that you're not allowed to pretend to abuse the animal, but what happens if you actually abuse it?
Hopefully there's there's a less silly law for that. Number 10, it is illegal to use speed dial in the city phone system in Billings.
Thinking most people don't use speed dial anymore, that's not really a big feature on cell phones.
Right.
Number 11, in Montana, if you have more than one alarm clock ringing at the same time, you are breaking the law.
Well, it's probably a good thing that we don't live in Montana, because you'd be breaking that law.
I mean, really, I only have one alarm on my phone. It's just that sometimes it takes a while for me to turn it off.
Oh, I'm thinking about when you're using an alarm on Alexa and then also on your phone and they go off at the same time.
True.
Number 12. Persons in possession of a pea shooter risk it being confiscated by police, as police are given authority by the law in Billings.
That sounds kind of dumb, in my opinion.
Well, and not only that, like, is that the only authority that the police have is to confiscate a pea shooter? Like, what if it's really a gun?
Well, this law doesn't say anything about real guns, apparently. And number 13, in Billings, bands who play in clubs where alcohol is served may not leave the stage while performing.
Well, what are you supposed to do if you gotta pee? If just one person goes, is that still considered the band on stage?
Well, if they're part of the band, then it seems like it might be. I guess that what would be the smart thing to do is everybody should try to take a bathroom break before the band goes on stage.
I mean, maybe, but especially in small venues like bars, some bands play for a very long time, 3-4 hours.
Well, if your bladder can't last that long, I guess Billings is not the place for you to play.
Good thing I don't play in a band.
We hope you enjoyed this list of silly laws in Montana.
Tell us your favorite in the comments, or which one you'd have the hardest time not breaking. And remember,
Even if you don't know that it's a law,
ignorance is not a defense. Thanks again for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up.
and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to get notified when we post new videos.
After subscribing, ring the bell.
After that, tell all your friends.
We hope you enjoy your day and keep being kind to one another.